stage, a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Carvajal. Morata! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Alex Grimaldo gets over and intercepts. That's headed upfield. Pedri. Yamal! And that certainly packed a punch. Morata, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And that should get the job done. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read. Pass somewhat off target. Nico Williams. He is through here. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nice ball, and he's decent hit! And that is high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
That has been slung wide. Foden. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Carvajal makes the interception. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, they could break here. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. Tries a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Rodri. Carvajal. Now the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Saka. Kane. Saka. And he's managed to get free. Saka! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Danny Vivian. Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Stones. Spread out to the left. Carvajal gets a foot in here. Trippier. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's gone forward. Drilled, shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Spain can counter promptly here. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice, out to the right. Now it's Saka. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Bellingham. Massive leap! The captain delivers!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
England take the lead, 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Rice. Forward it goes. Now it's Kane. Goes looking wide. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again then.
I think they've got to go out at this.
Mikel Merino is the guilty party there, and he's going to have his name taken. Gehi. Rice. Gehi. Now Trippier. Foden. Foden is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. The normal. Rodri. Pedri. And here's Morata. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Saka. Deftly done. Now it's Bellingham. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Foden. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Trippier clears. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Spain are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Rice. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pedri. Alex Grimaldo. Now it's Pedri. Has a goal! And he's found the net! Spain are all square.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Spain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all... He's called him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, what about it? Spain have come back from the very brink. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now it's Morata. Fiddles it through. Can he finish? And the follow-up. Goal, Spain! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
But there's going to be another change here. Spain get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the shot! And that has been cleared. Pedri.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Can he get away here? He's got the shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
It's their second corner of the game.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Saka. Interesting ball. Eze. Chance here to counter. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Morata. Alex Grimaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Morata. Merino. Over to the left. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. very much into the last knockings. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19, Morata. El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 10.
He's shifting through the gears here.
There they go, hunting again.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Spain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Referee has just said play on.
Hosselu.
Five minutes to add. Tries to thread one through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's been great hit! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Se informa a los espectadores que deban abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido. Por favor, circulen con precaución.